Hey YouTubers, welcome back to AZ2 Ozarks. This video just is to serve the purpose as showing you that my chicken feed forest was an absolute fail. So we have let the cattle in to eat down the weeds. You can see here we have a couple small sunflowers that didn't develop into much of anything. I was really good at growing weeds. That's all I can say. So I guess the point is, a chicken feed forest just left to its own devices is not successful. All we had done for initial weed prevention was we had come through and disked the ground, but grass was already growing here. It was just an extension of the pasture over there, and then the garden is fenced over on this side. So without any sort of weed removal, it seems that the weeds outcompete the plants that I planted. So in this first area with sunflowers, then I had quinoa and amaranth right about where this cow is standing. Then I had a whole bunch of cow peas, which were black eyed peas. And then a further bit down, I had corn, and then another row of sunflowers. I'll take you over to see the corn. The corn did the best of anything, but it didn't make edible ears. So still no good. I can't say that it was a lack of water because we actually had decent rainfall this summer, and I had only watered my actual garden 2 times throughout the summer, and we had a really good sweet corn crop harvest over there. So I don't think the water was the issue. I think it's just plain old the weeds. So I don't know if we could put pigs through here and let them root up all the weeds and then give it another go and see if that would be more effective, or you just plain have to have manual weed control throughout the season in order to get a good harvest. So I don't know. Let's go look at the corn side. We had a fence up here, obviously keeping cattle and goats and everything else out. And this side I had sunflowers, and I think there were only 2 or 3 over here. You can see our bull Curly right here is a real handsome dude. He's looking nice. So these are our South Pole cattle. That's a little calf there. Hi girls, you look good. So see if I can get past everybody to show you where the corn was. Let's see. Hey cows. Oh yes, we're getting over here to the corn. So the cattle really like corn stalks, and historically we have fed them the corn stalks when we harvest corn. Between them and the pigs, they like the corn stalks a lot. But the corn ears never formed. They didn't pollinate. The corn plants did put on tassels, and they had silks, but this is just all that they did here. So no actual corn. I don't know, well, I would call it a complete loss, but the cattle think it's pretty cool that they get to come in here and have a late summer snack. So I'll be reevaluating and thinking if I want to try this again, because I really do want to be more self-sustainable as far as our chicken feed, because it's a big expense. And the chickens eat a lot through the winter when they're not producing very many eggs. And I'd just like to be able to provide that here on the farm. So I'll probably go back to the drawing board, reevaluate, and see what we will do in the future. I mean, my plans were, if this had been successful, I wanted to do a fall crop of buckwheat after getting the chicken feed forest stuff out, and then the chickens can eat the buckwheat as well. But I don't know. There's a couple sunflowers. There's one bent over there, and there's one here. Let's see what its head did. Yeah, not really made seeds. Maybe some immature seeds that looks like the birds had pecked. So again, not terribly successful, but I had to try it and see what it would do. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to keep following our adventure.